silence. We've been told it's powerful, that going quiet will make them miss you, chase you, maybe even regret losing you. But what if I told you that silence only works when it's real? Not a tactic, not a game. Real silence, the kind that comes from detachment, not manipulation. And once they know it's just a move on the chessboard, it loses every ounce of its weight. So stay with me, because in this video we're diving deep into the truth about silence. Why it often fails, how it backfires, and the exact moment when it starts working for real. This isn't about playing games. This is about reclaiming your power. Section 1, the illusion of control. Let's get one thing straight. Most people who go silent aren't doing it because they're over it. They're doing it because they're hoping to get a reaction. You block them, ignore them, disappear, thinking that somehow your absence will speak louder than words. But what if they've seen this before? What if they expect this? What if deep down they know you're still waiting? That's not power, that's a performance. And guess what? They're not watching. If this is already hitting home, pause for a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's keep going, because the truth is only getting deeper. Section 2, why your silence isn't working. Think of it like a game of chess. You pull back your queen, thinking it's strategic. But what if they've memorized every move on the board? They know how long you'll stay quiet before you give in. They're not haunted by your silence. They're comforted by it, because they know you're still there. They know you're not really gone. And the worst part? You check your phone. You replay conversations. You wait, and they can feel that. People feel when you're still holding on. And nothing is less powerful than a silence that's still clinging to hope. Section 3. A story that reveals the truth. There was a guy on a forum once. He went silent on his ex, blocked her, disappeared. Months later, she reached out, not because she missed him, but because she knew he was still attached. She told him, "I knew you weren't really gone. You were just waiting." That was the moment it hit him. His silence hadn't scared her. It reassured her. She still had control. And if you're honest with yourself, maybe you've been there too. Pretending to be gone, but deep down just hoping to be missed. True silence. So when does silence actually work? When it's backed by truth. When it's not about them at all. It works when you stop checking your phone. When you stop wondering. When you stop needing them to notice. It works when you've truly moved on, not because you want to make a point, but because you no longer want them at all. That's when silence stops being a tactic and becomes a message. That's when it stops being a performance and starts becoming peace. If you've ever felt this, write it in the comments. I choose peace over performance. Hit that subscribe button because we're only getting started. Section 5. So why does this cycle keep happening? Simple. Because every time they breadcrumb you, you follow the trail. A hey text, a like on your post, a random memory shared, just enough to keep you from moving on, just enough to make you check your phone again. They don't want you back. They just don't want you to leave. It's not love, it's control. And you keep feeding it every time you respond. Say this out loud right now. I refuse to follow breadcrumbs. Drop it in the comments. Claim it. If you're waking up right now, if the light bulb just went off, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's keep going. The difference between mute. You think you're gone? You're just on mute. Real silence isn't checking your phone in the dark. It's deleting the number and never looking back. It's walking away without waiting for the knock on the door. You want to make them feel your absence? Then stop being available in the shadows. Stop being a ghost hoping to be seen. Be gone. Completely. Completely. Eventually, they will reach out. Not because they've changed, not because they miss you, but because the vending machine stopped working. They miss control, not you. And if you respond, they'll know they still have it. But when you don't, that's when the power shifts. That's when the game ends. That's when they realize you're not coming back. And that's when they actually feel the loss. Section 8. Your glow-up is the real revenge. They can handle silence, they can handle anger, but they cannot handle your glow, your evolution, your indifference. That's what breaks them. Not because you're trying to hurt them, but because your life no longer includes them. That's when they realize you didn't just move on, you rose, you grew, you became untouchable. Say it in the comments. I choose growth. I choose freedom. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, because this is the energy we're building, and I want you with me. In the end, silence only works when it's real. Not when it's used to manipulate, but when it's rooted in truth. When you've burned the bridge and left no ashes behind. The silence that works, it doesn't wait, it doesn't watch, it doesn't wonder, it simply is. And by the time they notice it's too late, they'll look for you and find nothing. They'll send a message and get no reply. They'll feel your absence and realize it's permanent. Because you're not silent anymore, you're gone. So don't just go quiet, go free, go forward, go beyond, and never look back again. Stay strong, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember to like, comment your truth, and subscribe. Until next time.